First, Martha, I give President Trump and Governor DeSantis credit for being out there connecting with voters this week on two different coasts. You had Kamala Harris and Joe Biden literally at home. They were in California and Delaware yet again, as if all the nation's problems have been solved. So good for them for engaging. I thought President Trump getting up at CPAC, a friendly crowd, and saying, look, I can finish the job because I'm the guy who started it. We had a better economy, energy independence, Putin not in Ukraine, 4.5 million people not walking over the southern border, lower crime, lower prices. Only he can really say that I've done the job. Let me do it again. And I thought that him reclaiming the mantle that he's never really lost, but the forgotten man, forgotten woman, I would add forgotten child, since he has a speech coming up in Iowa about education. We have a parents' rights renaissance going on. So that's good substantive. I think fewer rallies and more of those policy videos are better for President Trump. Governor DeSantis, of course, going to the Reagan Library. That's always a very heady and honorable event. I like when he talks about, he said something to the effect of, when common sense becomes an uncommon virtue. I think that's a great line. It reminds me of Governor Sanders in her rebuttal to President Trump saying and President Biden saying there's normal and there's crazy. What I would say to Governor DeSantis, though, is that he should talk a little bit more about the economic miracle in Florida. I don't think woke and COVID are two things that are going to win the nomination and ultimately the presidency. They animate a certain population, but Business Insider just ran an article asking CPAC attendees to define woke, and the answers were all over the place. So I understand that, but I think if the more he says that, the more he's detracting from what's been a pretty good Republican message. Make America Florida, don't we all wish? I think the people in the Dakotas wish they can have Florida weather, and we all wish a president could have a supermajority to help pass legislation. But I'm glad they're both out there, and I'm glad they're Republicans because they display a great deal of talent.